Hello friends, myself Dr. Ritvi and I welcome you to our channel Homeopathy the Healing Power. Friends, summers have started and this heat of summer brings number of complaints like sunstroke, headache due to heat of sun, irritability, prickly heat, dullness, sluggishness both mentally and physically and many more such complaints. Friends, in our homeopathic Matra Medica, there is one medicine from Natrum family. And this medicine is highly effective for these complaints, especially for the complaints which are brought from the heat of sun. And so friends, today we are going to study this medicine and that is Natrum carbonicum. Friends, let's start in detail study of this medicine. But before that, if you are new to our channel or if you have not subscribed our channel till now, then subscribe the channel, press the bell icon and select option all so that you will be get notified whenever a new video is uploaded from Homeopathy the Healing Power. Like this video and share this video. So let's get started. Natrum carbonicum, also called as Natrum carb. Friends, Natrum carbonicum is proved by Dr. Samuel Hahnemann sir. The common name of this medicine is carbonate of sodium. And this sodium carbonate is a transparent crystalline solid. The chemical formula of this carbonate of sodium is Na2CO3-10H2O. This is one of the typical salt from the natrum group, which has a great anti-sodic property. Natrum carb is one of the polycrest medicine. It has its main action seen over skin and over mucous membrane of human body. It stimulates the cellular activities and increases the oxidation and metabolism process. Natrum carb has a very well marked irritative action. And so, in the pathogenesis itself, it is seen that by acting on skin, it irritates the skin of the whole body. So, the skin becomes dry, rough and cracked with severe itching. At the same time, the same type of irritative action is also seen on the mucous membrane. The whole alimentary tract from mouth to the anus is in the state of irritation. There is a inflammation and redness of mucous membrane of mouth, face with rawness and soreness feeling. There is a universal characteristic irritation present everywhere in the body. The same action of irritation of mucous membrane is seen in nose and in eyes. Constitutionally, Natrum carb is suited to person with leukophlegmatic constitution. The face of this patient is pale with blue rings around the eyes. A typical keynote symptom is seen in the constitution itself, and that is the patient has a great aversion to open air. Friends, this is the most important characteristic symptom of Natrum carb. Patient dislikes exercise, either mental or physical. So there is great aversion to mental or physical activity. There is imbecility seen, that is a weakness of mind. Relation with heat and cold. Generally, patients are chilly, but the head is very much sensitive, or we can say the head symptoms gets affected by the heat of sun. Friends, now let's see the clinical conditions where we can prescribe Natrum carb. So let's start first with headache. Also because the headache is common in these days, and also the head symptoms, or we can say the head is very much affected by the heat of sun in Natrum carb. So here headache is caused due to heat of summer, due to chronic effect of sunstroke, or the headache returns with hot weather, or here the headache is caused due to mental labor or mental work. The headache is first felt in the occipital region, and here patient feels as if the head is too large, as if it would burst. There are various type of sensation felt during headache, and these are tearing, shooting pain with sensation of pressure fullness in the head, as if the forehead was going to burst. During headache, there is inability to think or to perform any mental work, and even while thinking or by performing any mental work brings on headache. And because of this, the complaints of headache gets aggravated from slightest mental labor, from sun, from working under gaslight, from summer heat, and during thunderstorm. Friends, natrum carb headache has a very unique concomitant symptom, and that is, with headache there is profound debility and exhaustion from least exertion, either mental or physical. That means slightest mental or physical exertion brings on great weakness and debility in natrum carb patient. In abdominal symptoms, it is seen that there is a great aversion to milk in natrum carb patient because this milk causes diarrhea and indigestion with sudden call to stool. There is a great flatulence with accumulation of gas in the abdomen. Sometimes ravenous hunger is also seen with sensation of emptiness filling in the stomach. And this ravenous hunger is seen at typical time modality, that is at 10 to 11 am. There is a great desire for cold water, but again this cold water aggravates the condition. Friends, natrum carb is also indicated for respiratory complaints, as we have seen in the sphere of action itself that natrum carb acts on nose and on eyes. Here it produces again the similar universal action of irritation of mucous membrane. So because of this inflammation, there is a catarrhal inflammation of mucous membrane of throat and in the posterior nares, due to which the patient constantly hawks the mucus to clear the throat. There is constant coryza with obstruction of nose. The discharge is of thick yellowish in color, offensive from nose, and this discharge ceases after meal. This is the keynote of this symptom. There is a profuse discharge during day, but the same discharge stops at night. Friends, the cough of natrum carb is also unique. It also has unique modalities. There is a dry cough with coldness feeling in the left side of breast. The cough becomes more when the patient comes into warm room from out of doors. Friends, these are the characteristic symptoms of natrum carb in cough. Friends, mentally, the natrum carb patient is very much sad, depressed, and melancholic. There is a sadness and depression of spirit. The patient is unable to combine the ideas while writing and while reading. This is the keynote of natrum carb. So because of this, there is difficulty in comprehension, that is, patient finds difficulty in conversation because of lack of ideas and thoughts in the mind. Patient is unable to think or to perform any mental labor. Because this causes headache, patient feels very much stupefied after any mental work. There is intolerable melancholy and depression. Patient is always occupied with sad thoughts in the mind. In natrum carb patient, music is unbearable. In fact, friends, music is unbearable in whole natrum family. This music causes tendency to suicide and melancholy with weeping. Music causes great sadness in natrum carb patient, which often leads to religious insanity. Most of the general complaints are aggravated from music. There is a great attack of anxiety and restlessness during thunderstorm and from any mental exertion. Patient's memory is very weak because patient is unable to combine the ideas while listening or while reading, patient shows great aversion to mankind and to society. This aversion sometimes becomes so strong that even there is a great aversion to most near and dear ones of patient, and that is why indifference is seen. The symptom indifference, just like that of sepia, is seen in natrum carp. Natrum carp patient is also timid and avarice. Friends, what does avarice mean? It is one of the most important mind rubric, and it has a very detailed and deep meaning, which we have discussed in our mind rubric section. Friends, I am posting the video link in the description box and right now in the I button. You can watch this video and understand the detailed meaning of word avarice. Friends, natrum carp is more suited to female complaints, especially for menstrual complaints, where the menses are too late, of very short duration and scanty in nature. The character of menstrual discharge is like washing of meat. The menses comes with bearing down pains. Patient feels that as if everything would push out. This menstrual complaints get aggravated by sitting and gets ameliorated by moving about. Friends, natrum carp is one of the best medicine for sterility. Here, a constitutional state in the woman is seen for sterility. The woman is unable to conceive because of relaxation of sphincter vaginae, which allows the seminal fluid to come out as soon as it is ejaculated. This state is present due to spasm of sphincter vaginae. In general, the complaints are aggravated from music, in sun, in excessive heat of summer, from mental exertion and in thunderstorm. And all the complaints are ameliorated by moving about. Relation with other medicine. Natrum carp is compared to natrum sulph for its yeast-like vomiting. Natrum carp follows well after sepia. Friends, this is a detailed video on natrum carp. Please leave your valuable feedback and any suggestion in the comments section given below. Like this video, share this video among your friends, classmates and in your college. Subscribe the channel to meet again. Thank you for watching.